With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K, and welcome back to a special post-Infocom edition of my Rants and Raves. We're focusing on companies that we think you should have noticed at the show if you didn't get a chance to notice them. And in this case, I'm joined with two of my friends in the industry, Sahil and Vib, who are two of the co-founders of XTEN-AV. You can check them out at XTEN-AV.com. Sahil, congratulations on your Best of Infocom award. I definitely thought that it was the best demo leveraging AI in our industry, certainly for a new product.
Thanks, Gary. Well, thanks for having us back here. We're very excited about our new launch, Zavia. We have done a tremendous stride towards the all this AI marathon that we're running.
Yeah.
And I think we're now miles ahead of everyone else and from where we were. So yeah,
it's really cool, and it's funny because I had a chance to, I went to Infocom for a little while this year, but I didn't get a chance to stay as long as I wanted to. But while I was there, I had heard about it, and I pulled Abby aside and I said, make sure that somebody gets a really good demo of this because I heard about it. And she goes, demo of what? And I said, I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but it's XAV something. Vib, and but Zavia is what it's called. And I think, Vib, you're going to launch into a quick demo to show everybody what they missed.
Yeah, absolutely. So Zavia is AV industry's first ever AI agent. It is built on a combination of an integration with an LLM, ChatGPT integration, but it's not just ChatGPT. So we have built our own custom AI using deep learning and machine learning. The results which you will see on Zavia will be much different than what you will see on ChatGPT, because Zavia is trained on the AV industry, it's trained on the XTEN-AV environment, XTEN-AV data. So yeah, I mean, it's a huge leap forward for us. We launched Zavia on the web version. We've also launched on a mobile version. So we've launched a ton of new features this Infocom, and we're really looking forward to a lot of huge adoption in the industry. So having said that, I'll just quickly show you all the capabilities. Well, it's difficult to show all the capabilities, but I'll just give you a quick glimpse of what all Zavia can do for you. So this is where you can quickly click on Ask Zavia and access the homepage for Zavia. You can do a bunch of things. You can create a drawing, a design from scratch, and it includes a bunch of drawings which will automatically be created. You can also create a proposal, an X-Pro project, which is project management. Zavia can also give you insights. Like you can ask instant questions, how much business for a particular brand I did in the last quarter, and will give you results right away.
Now, a quick question. It's probably a stupid question, but I see you have a box here where you can type in that question. Are you also using the voice feature as well through this? Like, can you talk to it? And okay, good.
Yeah. So we have the mobile app here. So the mobile app, you can just walk around your site, and you can just talk to the phone, and it will transcript it, and it will do stuff for you on the fly. So there are a bunch of these things. You can upload an existing design, and it can do corrections for that. You can manage your pricing. It can answer any kind of AV trivia, any design questions, in any design complexities. So what I'm going to show you today is a really, really important feature which a lot of integrators have to deal with. A problem which the integrators have to deal with is to sort a bid document. Many of times, you get a bid document which is like a request for proposal from consultants or other, and then it's hundreds of pages of data. You have to comprehend it. The engineers take weeks sometimes to get information out of it, and then create a design as per the recommended products or the scope which has been mentioned in that document. Zavia can do all of that for you within a few minutes, within a few seconds. So I'm going to click on upload a bid document, and then I'm going to upload a zip file which actually includes a bunch of documents, scope of work, drawings, Excel sheets, and everything. And I'll just upload it to Zavia.
And I assume that Zavia can accept PDFs and it can accept other file formats too. It's just going to obviously if you're using OpenAI, then it's obviously compatible with all the major platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use any formats which you want. It will accept all of those formats: Excel, PDFs, CSV files. So right now, what Zavia is doing is fetching all the information from the documents, the hundreds of pages of document. I can actually, I don't know if I'll have to share a different screen. Yeah, there you go. So this is what it reads from the document. It's a project for a middle school. There are different types of rooms. The first room is an orchestra room. So it reads that there is one quantity of this room and these are the compatible products which go in this room as per the requirements in the document. It suggests the second room, which is a training room and another classroom.
So basically what we're looking at is a summary of everything that it interpolated.
Yes, and then that's not it. It creates a project for you on the fly, where it will add all of those products. It will create a project for you. It will create all the designs for you. So it has already created 4 rooms which have been mentioned in this. And then
the designs for this, where do the designs for this come from? Does it come from the database that you built of designs, or does it come from the database only my company has built for using XTEN-AV so far?
So it uses both. So it will give priority to your database first.
Okay.
And if it couldn't find something suitable matching, it will add it to the design from the XTEN database.
So does it favor the products that you usually or commonly use in a system? So for example, if you're a Crestron company and primarily use Crestron control, it'll basically know that and it'll design it based on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And of course, I'm guessing you can go back and talk to it and say, in this case, I want to use Extron, and it'll switch it out.
Yes, you can talk to it. You can make any changes to it. It can suggest you cables and accessories. Like, if it's saying if you'd like to add some cables and accessories, which was not part of the original bid document, but as an innovator, you've got to make sure that you add those so that you're making the right choice and you're making enough money. You're not losing money on the table. So it will suggest you the accessories as well. So like it asks for the room dimensions. So let's say you want to say the room dimensions here. And then it will suggest you the cable lengths as well based on the dimensions of the room.
Could you, I mean, this may be a crazy idea, but could you upload the photos that you took of a room and it sort of like figure all that out based on the obstacles and the design of the materials in the room as well? Will it sort of, does that help it as well become smarter?
So right now, all the LLMs, they're capable of reading text and any data in text formats or just pictures. So that's where the challenge is. But yeah, I mean, future upgrades definitely.
I mean, at what point in time does XTEN-AV be called Zavia? Like, why isn't Zavia the front end for XTEN-AV? Like, why is XTEN-AV the front end for Zavia, Sahil? I mean, doesn't it seem like logically that you've got a front end here that sort of dumbs everything down, for lack of a better term, simplifies it? Isn't that now the front end for XTEN-AV?
Well, it kind of is, but we will see how the adaptation goes, and we can't just. We don't want to make it look like we're renaming everything.
Yeah.
So Zavia. So we still have our 3 modules. We have a design for extra for designs, proposals, doc, project management, X Pro, and Zavia is a layer that sits on top of all of that and can guide you through and navigate everywhere. So that's the structure that kind of looks like right now. And XTEN-AV is the whole product in the company.
Right.
Yeah. So Zavia is an interface between all these different modules, which are typically different softwares, like a drawing software, a proposal software, and project management software. So Zavia integrates all of that into one so that you can do things faster, much easier. So like, just one more thing I want to quickly show you was how quickly it can create drawings for you. So like once it has built the BOM for you, you've made the changes, you just click on Draw with AI. So it builds the entire drawings for you from scratch within a click of a few buttons. And not just one drawing, it will create 10 other types of documents, scope over documents, single flow diagram,
bill of
rack
materials,
elevations.
everything. Yeah.
Builds everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and these are the same kind of detailed drawings that you're getting in XTEN-AV already. So it's sort of connecting the dots behind what you asked for and what it thinks you need. How much have you, I mean, I know it's new, but how accurate is it? Like, are we, when you use this functionality, are you 95% of the way there and you have to spend, I know obviously you're going to spend a lot less time designing stuff. So, but the trade-off is obviously that you are going to have someone double check it. What accuracy? And I mean, I know it's going to get better and better over time, but what is it? 90%, 95%? What would you estimate?
Yeah, so we are somewhere around 85 to 90% right now. And it's going to get better, like you said, as more people start using it, it's going to keep on getting better. And I mean, we're very close to 90%. I can, I can confidently say that. And it's only going to get better from here. The goal is to save time, so while you were doing these bid documents, creating all these drawings, documentation, if you were doing one in a week, now you can do 10 in a day, which is a lot, right? And that's what the whole premise of, using AI is, like, you can't be stuck in the times when, in legacy software, thinking that this is the only way of doing it. Person who will be using AI will be able to close more jobs, will be able to win more jobs because they'll be faster, they'll be more efficient. So that's where the industry needs to head towards, adoption of AI. And it's a humble beginning from our side, and we're pretty confident that we are going to be an AI only company going forward. Everything is going to be AI for XTEN-AV.
So then therefore, that would mean that you'd be having the capabilities of the system to be able to be smarter than what the client is asking for, or even what the designer would think about. It may even start recommending things that based on what it's seeing in the room. Hey, you specified one camera here, but you probably need two because of this. It's going to start thinking like that over some period of time.
It already does that. It already does that in some instances. So like if you have an incorrect design, it will let you know that, there is a missing product here. So you need to add this here. So
I'm talking about more nuanced stuff, like where where it's smart enough to tell you that to make your system better, you should suggest these kind of things, not just make it work. I mean, the nice thing about XTEN-AV is if you do forget a cable, it's going to notice that. And that means that's not going to hold up an entire job or cost you whatever it costs to give the cable for free because you forgot it. But what I'm talking about is, it sounds to me, if you're going to be all AI based, that the platform would become smart enough to actually assist in the design based on new stuff that the customer or both the client and the integrator might not even know about, because your database is so big. Because I mean, the truth is, there's at Infocom 850 companies, right? And of those 850, the average, even a big integrator like Forte, probably only uses 30 products in every system, and maybe totally uses 80 products, right? I mean, out of, or 80 companies, I should say, out of the 850. But there might have been some little small company that introduced something over here that they needed to know about. Yeah. Okay. And then so this is kind of interesting. This is a glimpse of the future of the industry. If you're not using XTEN-AV, you ought to, Sahil, you still have a trial, like try before you buy kind of thing, right?
Correct. Yes. Any user can go on XTEN-AV.com and register for a free trial. You get a 15-day free trial, and you can set up a free demo with us. Our sales team will take you through entire system, explain you everything. You still got your time. Try it, get your questions answered, and if you like it, go ahead with subscription. You can buy monthly or annual. You get a discount as well when you go annual. So fairly easy. There's no catch, nothing.
Yeah, and this is a software easy enough that an end user can use it too if they want to sort of like visualize what they're going to ask for, even though they need to use an integrator to ultimately.
And we don't charge for support. One more thing I want to add is that we don't charge anything for support. So like you can have as many training sessions, you are assigned a customer success manager. So that's going to really help in adoption of the software throughout the company.
Excellent. Now you can see the videos we shot at Infocom. I'll embed a link to those in the description of this. If you're watching this on social, you can just click on it. Otherwise, you can go to ravepubs.com, click on trade shows, go to Infocom if the banner's not already there, or go to ravepubs.com/Infocom, and then type in X10 in the video search window. You don't have to type in the AV, just XTEN, and it'll pull up all the videos we shot at InfoComm 2025. Sahil, thank you very much. Congratulations on the award for this Best of Show award from rAVe. Congratulations, you got a great platform here. And I mean, I think Zavia is going to become maybe a word that everybody will know how to pronounce.
It's actually an acronym to Avixa. We didn't really thought of it. A lot of people at Infocom told us that it's an acronym to Avixa.
Yeah, I mean,
and we were like, oh, okay, light bulb moment for us.
A little bit. Yeah.
No, we didn't do it. We didn't do it intentionally. It was told to us, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, anyway, congratulations. And like I said, you can see all of it at XTEN-AV.com. Try it out. I mean, you get 15 days to try it out. You get a half a month to try the thing out, and you can decide if you like it or not. I'm betting that you will, because it is pretty simple to use. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming on today, and of course, all of our InfoComm coverage is at ravepubs.com/infocom.
With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and